The Alters, Michael, has been delayed once again by 11-Bit Studios. That's unfortunate. I know Scott's pretty upset, actually. That sucks. I was looking forward to getting in this game, man. It looks weird. Mike Straw over at Insider Gaming. The Alters has been delayed once again by 11-Bit Studios. The announcement comes via a post on social media on Wednesday morning. In the post online, the game's official account said that the planned release for Q1 2025 has been pushed to later in the year. The exact window, however, wasn't given. Quote, while we recognize that this may not be the update you were hoping for, this additional time is being dedicated to further refining mission parameters and ensuring that all essential systems meet Ally Corp's uncompromising standards, end quote. The statement reads, quote, furthermore, it is also allowing us to integrate new enhancements into Project Dolly, ensuring that your eventual deployment is more exciting and rewarding than originally projected, end quote. They continue, quote, this additional time will allow us to ensure that every aspect of Project Dolly operates at peak efficiency, leading to an outcome that benefits both the organization and, of course, yourself, end quote. For those unfamiliar with the game, The Alters is an emotional sci-fi game with a unique blend of survival, adventure, and base building elements. Dude, you got me. Players have to work to create alternate versions of the main character, which is a cool Jan, who's a cool character, dude. It just, you keep replicating them. And then the ones you leave behind do the tasks while you go out to do other tasks. And then they get left to do that, and then you make a new one, right? Very cool concept. The game was announced back in June 2022. When it does finally release, The Alters will be available on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. It'll also be available on Xbox Game Pass whenever that comes around. Michael, no new date now. How far away do you think we are from getting this?
The fact, I mean, we didn't even have a date to begin with, right? We only had that Q1 2025. And I know Scott won't be happy with me here, Drew. I'm starting to wonder if this is a 2026 game at this point, right? Because at some point you got to read the room and say, we talked about it earlier, right? Borderlands is coming at the end of this year, September. GTA coming at the end of this year, right? Like, when you delay this game, if you're looking at now August, September, October, or later, I honestly think you got to put. We talked about Avowed, right? Avowed pulled the plug. They said, "Look, we're pushing back, not because we need more time. We want the release date to be better." They ended up getting hosed because of all the games that also got delayed. But I'm starting to wonder if you're the Alters. You're saying, "All right, we didn't even have a concrete release date. We got a delay because it doesn't sound like the game was ready based on that PR statement." I'm starting to wonder if this is just 2026, right? Because I don't think October or September of 2025 is going to do you any good when you have Borderlands and GTA to compete with. I think this is a 2026 game, Drew. I think they're just going to say, look, we want this game to be played. We don't want to go against GTA. We'll see you guys early 2026. That's my thought, though.
Dude, that's a great call. I think you're spot on. I think it is a matter of, hey, let's take the more time we can to use to then polish this, be more rewarding for the player at the end of the day. It looks like a super cool game, but you're only going to pull in a certain percentage because this isn't going to jive with everybody. So you need to find that moment where you can really shine and have a standout release. Dude, you get, I say you only get one shot, but that is clearly not true anymore with the way the game industry works. No Man's Sky, prime example, right? Cyberpunk 2077, another prime example. Look at those turn around. I don't think this, though, being the Alters, is that kind of game. I think they have to have that one shot where they can bank in on this. 11-Bit Studios, being the publisher on this case, really does go after those unique games, and I love the fact that they do that, because we get into Frostpunk 2, where you get into this unique city building survival experience, and here we go with the Alters, and you play as Jan, who's a super unique position of replicating yourself, going out, gather material, replicating yourself again, so that just keeps going, and then you start base building. Dude, does this sound like something you're even interested in, Michael? Like, that's the other side of it. Like, you have a part of an audience, but you need to make sure that they're not swallowed up by Borderlands, GTA, Avowed, Monster Hunter, Assassin's Creed. Like, there's just so many games.
I think for me, the key, and I don't know how to be pulled off with the whole, hype of the game, is going to be, is it multiplayer, right? For me, these base building survival games always have to be multiplayer, because it's like, I want to play with somebody else. And I understand you have more people this time, right? Because you can kind of, as you said, you can duplicate yourself, but it's like, I don't want to play with an NPC. I want to be able to play with somebody else. So that's going to be the draw for me, but I don't think it works with the hook, right? Because it's like, if you're Jan, and I'm Jan, and then you make a Jan, and I make it. Like, I don't know how it'll work, but to me, it feels like base building is always more fun with friends. I have a ton of friends who play base building games.
Yeah.
We play together. The moment, like, a couple people quit, we had like 6 people. The moment 3 of us quit, the other 3 were just like, yeah, okay, we don't have the squad anymore. So I don't think multiplayer is going to work, so I'm probably not going to be there for it. But as you said, it needs to have a good release date because it's a very niche audience that's going to want to play a single player but with copies of yourself base building it.